from your perspective, is one of the hardest things that they've had to make accommodations to, I guess?
The actors,
Yes.
you're saying?
Yes.
Really to step into the shoes of other cultures, because none of them represent those cultures. You know, two of the actors are Latina, and one of the actors is African American, but they're representing a Congolese, an Afghan woman, and a Bosnian woman. So they participated in conversations with these women so they could get a feel for what was going on. So really, to step so totally into the shoes of another culture takes a lot of giving up of yourself. And you'll see that the emotional side of this is so heavy that they had to get rid of their baggage in order to get into. And you know, isn't it true that that's what we have to do when we meet people who are different than we are? Is we have to step into their shoes. Yeah,
absolutely.
That's right. So this is a great opportunity for people to get the human and emotional side of refugees being here.
Afghanistan.
Bosnia. The Republic of Congo.
I am seeking asylum.
Asylum.
I am seeking shelter.
Shelter.
I am seeking safety.
Safety.
I am seeking refuge.
I can't remember my life.
My life. I can't remember
My life.
my life.
My
life before the war.
I can't remember my life before the war. It is like a
Faraway dream.
It is like
Faraway dream.
Someone else's dream.
Take it back. I need to take it
I
back.
need to reclaim who I am.
Before the war.
Before the war. The Congo is so green and warm and wild. The cassava root is the most delicious food. Luckily, it grows outside where we live. Sarajevo, so beautiful there. I had 4 sisters there. We were all so close growing up. Everyone comes from around the world to study in Sarajevo. Such a beautiful place. My family is not very religious, but we were all baptized in the Orthodox Church. In Bosnia, there are Muslims, Eastern Orthodox, and Catholic, but no one asks about religion. We are all close neighbors, no matter the religion.
There was a big high wall that went around the house and the yard. And sometimes I would climb the trees just to jump over to the top of the wall. I only got in trouble when I missed. Oh, we had so much laughter. We would play outside all day when we were not in school. I only got to go to school until the 8th grade. And then it was time to get married. I am the second wife, and like many second wives, I live with my husband and his first wife. We live in the same house. And sometimes that arrangement does not work out so well. But we are lucky. She and I, we are very close. She is like an older sister to me. Oh, she explains to me about how to make babies. I had no idea.
Babies. I am blessed with many, many babies. The day starts like any other day. I take my 3 oldest children to primary school. My son is 2. I take him to the neighbor to watch. Then I go to work at the local hospital in the maternity ward. My husband goes to work at his business, like any other day. It is midday when the rebels take over the town. Everybody scrambles. That day we escape. Everyone is taking only water and the clothing we have on. We walk. We walk faster and faster. We head for refugee camp. We walk. There are people in the jungle trying to kill us. Walk, fast. We cannot stop. I have 4 of my children with me. 3 girls, ages 13, 11, and 9. My 3-year-old boy. My daughters and I take turns carrying my son. but we cannot stop. Walk, walk, walk. I do not know where my husband is or my other son, but I cannot think about that now. I pray they find us. The woman in front of me is very pregnant. I try to help her, but walk, walk, walk. Her baby starts to come, and she cannot stop it. The baby is born, but she cannot stop. What can you do with a baby? There are people shooting at us. They are trying to kill us. Babies crying can get us killed. You have baby, you leave it. You have to survive for your other children. You have no choice. Walk, walk, walk.
The stories are that the soldiers take over the buildings, hotels, schools, even people's homes. And they turn these buildings into rape camps. They lock the women and children in these camps and say,
Now you are going to have our children. You are going to have our little techniques.
the soldiers are under orders to do this awful thing. It's not human. I have to find a way to escape before they get here. I am afraid the Serbian soldiers took over our town. They are worse than the rumors. The men in my family were beaten the first day. Many in town are killed in front of their children. They start torturing me.
They search and search and search, but they do not find me. Allah must have hidden me, but he did not hide my father-in-law.
Where is your son? Tell us now. Where is your son?
He does not answer them.
We'll teach your son.
Not to help the Russians.
I hear them fire their rifles. They fire and fire and fire. I do not move. I do not speak. And then the guns stop.
Our refugee camp is called Gabon. I know many people who are here already. That's good. In Gabon, they don't like strangers so much. All of the food we get, mostly rice and beans, it is stamped USA. I see all these bags of rice and beans. I think USA is the place for food. I decide that is where I want to go. The Americans come and
Talk.
I don't. I can't speak. No English.
No English. You go America.
Go America? Now?
No. You are in process. Talk.
In process?
In process.
In process. That means we must wait in this camp.
St. Louis.
I've never been on an airplane before.
Airplane is enormous.
It
is very scary. They do not let my husband come with me.
I am praying all the way.
No parents, no brothers or sisters, no husband.
I am praying all the way.
To America, the new world.
Many people have a misconception, and that is so wrong, so wrong. My view is that this country started with immigrants, and it's time for us to let them know that we do welcome them and we care about them. We really have to show our true color, and this is time to do it. We need to stand up and step up. I'm going to go one step further. I believe, like Christian, that refugees and people of the sort are here for Americans to regain conscience. I really believe that. And I think that when we make that connection and we understand where they've come, it pricks something at us that we've laid away because we're too spoiled and we have so much.
It's a different challenge. I think all the refugees have a challenge. The racial issue is alive and well. And it is critical that we speak to it, we not fear it, and we give it a name, and we discuss it and talk about it, and we get it out. And we put it on the table rather than under the table. Once it's aware, and we then can move forward, because there's so much that they have coming at them that we want to build their self-empowerment up, and this is the roots of it.
There is a lot of effort being made currently, which I am very excited about, by organizations that are trying to bring in more literate immigrants and refugees, people who come with degrees, people who come with skills. But the groups that are lost, the groups that nobody wants to really hit, and I'm saying this because I know it, are those that have nothing, that don't have the education, that don't have that background. And that's where you and I have to work really hard to help them out.
All right, well, hello. I'm Jeanitta Perkins. I played a Congolese woman from the Republic of Congo. New World, I feel, has really transformed all of the actresses involved. For me personally, it really helped me get a better sense of empathy and to just keep in mind that everyone is human and that they've got their own problems and struggles to deal with. And the media a lot of times likes to make us feel like everyone is a threat and that they're a danger to us. But I feel like the play really opens a lot of people's eyes to just be more sensitive and empathetic to other people's plights.
Hello, my name's Sheri Gonzalez. Just got out of our last performance there. It's been really great, again, because it's important to me, and I think that these stories really need to be told. It's very challenging material, very emotionally draining, but necessary, because people really need to know what's going on and what's happening to people all around the world.
Hi, my name is Jessica Alvarado, and I play the character Majan in the play New World. She is an Afghan refugee coming to America, seeking asylum and protection and safety. This play is close to my heart because it's directly linked to what's going on right now politically with what's going on over in Syria, and I embrace diversity. I embrace getting to know someone else from a different culture with a different language. I embrace expanding what traditional Americans are used to. This country, as Cecilia has mentioned before, is built on people of color. And so I am not necessarily threatened when refugees want to come to America because they come for safety and they come to live their life and try to make a better life. As history tells us, is what Europeans have done. So my hope is to spread the word, to spread the love, to spread the acceptance to everyone that we meet while we're performing these shows. I encourage everyone to come out to see New World. I encourage you to bring your family and your friends. You will learn, you will laugh, you will cry, but you will leave open-minded. And I think that's what's most important.
You know, the Center for Survivors of Torture and War Trauma came about because St. Louis was having an influx and continuous influx of refugees and immigrants who were struggling from conflict from other countries and needing to seek refuge. St. Louis became a refuge city, resettlement city, and there's nothing in St. Louis for helping them with the trauma that they endured and handling compounding adjustment issues here in St. Louis. And the center came about in trying to help fill the gap of healing, help support these new Americans